Happy Saturday, guys. You know, I think it's Instagram. I got some the post from a relationship expert. Then somebody was asking the question, how do I find the best partner? In life. And I was like, okay, what his answer was, he said, list it down. What are the values you have? What are the non-negotiables you have? What are the negotiables you have? Then I was like, okay, even this is not my age to do that, but let's see where I'm right now, because I am a believer of getting things on the notes. That's my second brain, I would say. Okay, I got this list in my computer. Let's go from the first to last. I would say mainly I think it's divided into three sections, like caveman, Greek god, the goddess, those the movements. One is body, the mind, and the spirit. Yeah, I think all these list pillars, non-negotiables, negotiables, values, belongs to one of these categories. Either body, related to the body, either it's related to your mind, either it's related to your spirit. Yeah. The first one, non-negotiable. The non-negotiable number one is, if I want to have a partner, I would expect her to read books. That's the number one, because what I believe personally, you'll make mistakes. Either it might be 20 years of worth of mistake or 40 years worth of mistake that you can't come out from your life, because your life is around 60 years. If you make a mistake 40 years worth of mistake, it's done deal for the whole life. Then if you read a book and who made that mistake all back, and if you can learn from that life and the person's life, it's the best thing happens to you. You're not going to make that mistake again in your life. Yeah, that's why I really want a person to read the books and has sort of knowledge about everything, the body, mind, and spirit, the financial literacy and the nutrition understanding, and how the body works, what the evolution looks like, and all this knowledge you'll only be able to get it from the books. That's a number one requirement. She needs to read books. If you are a woman, definitely man has read many books, sort of like that. Number two requirement I have is, unfortunately it's gone, non-smoker, non-alcoholic. What I mean is zero, because if you think about that, smoking, what it does to your body is it's gonna toxify your the body cellular level, because we are made of the life of cells, 353 trillion cells or something like that, or it depends on the person. But yeah, if you think about that the smoking can toxify your cells, toxify your body cellular level. That's mean everything. That's why I don't like smoking. The second one is alcohol. The alcohol is the problem with that was alcohol or any other drugs, the marijuana or anything like that. It's gonna damage your brain cells, and it's gonna damage your brain, because anyway it's not good for you. And I don't. I think people doesn't want to definitely not require them to damage their brain. If the brain is damaged, you won't be able to think right. If you can't think right in any situations, life is sort of like a boom boom war. Yeah, then if you can't think right in the situations, it's very hard for to have the partnership. That's why I don't want anyone who's smoking, anyone who's drinking, because I know this is gonna hurt a lot of people, but that's the truth. I mean, that's the truth. That's my personal opinion. Yeah, the The fourth one is like growth mindset. Person has to have that growth mindset with them, otherwise it's very hard for, like, because the the personally, I feel like I want to grow every day. I want to grow every day from every aspect of life, because if you see the tree doesn't say, okay, I'm not gonna grow for the fullest. Tree wants to get fully fledged life, it's gonna go to the maximum height it wants to go. But the people sometimes say, okay, that's enough, we are going to stop there. The emotionally, spiritually, body wise, and the mind wise, they're going to stop somewhere and stay. But not like that. I want someone has that growth mindset. Yeah. The next one is like emotionally stable, because I practiced myself. If there's a problem, I would say, like, I will go upset for, like, let's say 2 minutes, 5 minutes maximum. Then I'll think about, okay, can you do something about this? What are the solutions? I'll transfer my energy to the solution, not to thinking the worry or anything like that. 5 minutes, I'm done. Now 5 minutes done. Even if I had a biggest event in my life which is not good for me, still within 5 minutes I'll be recover and I'll move to the next stage, what I can do. Because even if you think, like, if you can't do anything, that's done, then why you worry? If you can do anything, do it, focus on that, and we're gonna transform energy to do the things related to the solution, not to the problem. That's why we need really emotionally stable people. If you emotionally unstable for like few days, the whole day and whole week, then whole month, whole year, it's gonna be your personality trait. Yeah, you have to come out from that. You have to reduce that time. If something happens, you're gonna stay for a while. Cry, doesn't matter. Even the men, woman, doesn't matter. If you wanna cry, but cry for a short period of time. Come out of that, and we're gonna get the solutions and transform energy towards a solution. Yeah. That's why we need emotionally stable partners. Then the next one is financial literacy. I'm not saying that you have to be very financially, stable, but financial literacy is a must thing, because otherwise there's a conflict. You have to start investment. You have to start having your own house, something like that. But if you don't have the financial literacy, what will happen is, like, there's a conflict, because 99% people doesn't have much financial literacy. Yeah. Then people has that, then there will be a conflict. That because I am on top of it, related to the finance, then I would like to have the partner to be on top of it as well. Has a purpose in life. Oh, that is most important, because what happens if the person doesn't have the purpose in life? Then once they get married to a person, they think, okay, this relationship is the purpose in life. 90%, 100% purpose in my life is this relationship. It's not gonna work like that, because then what happens? You're gonna try to control the partner, control the other person, because you are not satisfied in your life by yourself. Then you think, because my satisfaction or my happiness depends on the other person. Then if that person doesn't act the way I want to, then there's a problem. Then she's like, okay, she's not happy. The relationship should be like 10% of your life. Most of you guys might not agree with me, but relationship should be around like 10% of your life. Trust me. Then your partner will be happy, you'll be happy. Hey Jay, then what I'm gonna do with the other 90%? Then that's a question. That is where the purpose comes. Purpose means, for me, is like helping someone else, helping yourself, and helping the humanity. If you have something, you definitely everybody has the purpose in their life. The talent in their life. Transform that talent to support everyone. At the same time, it's better if you can have earn money from out of that as well. Then you'll be working on 90% on that purpose, and you are self-satisfied, self-content, self-fulfilled. Yeah. then the partner is fine, he's there, it's good, that's good, but you're not depending, you're happy, you're not solely depending your happiness, and you're not going to let them control your happiness, and it's not in your control, because the partner is someone else, he has his own thoughts, and he has his own life, and you have your own purpose and life. You are self-content, and the partnership will be really good. What I'm saying is like not going to like say, okay, I am dependent, you are dependent, that's it. No, we are, there's something called, another concept called interdependent. I am dependent, but I love your company. Can you come and do with me? Like for an instance, if the let's say wife wants to go for like shopping, yeah, and if he asks, hey Jay, can you take me to the shopping center? Then I said like, okay, I'll come and I'll take you to the shopping center. That's good. Then, but if I say, okay, I can't because I have something else to do, then she should be able to go by herself, to the shopping center, because she's not dependent. She's asking for it's not she's asking help, but she's asking the company. Likewise, it has to be interdependent. You're not dependent for anything, but you're interdependent. The company is really good. That's what we think. That's my last non-negotiables. It has a purpose and become interdependent, not dependent. What are the non-negotiables? The second of it. Those are the non-negotiables. But what are the negotiables? Everything else is negotiable. What are the values? What you see in your partner? From my perspective, it's self-love, self-care. First of all, definitely they really need to love themselves, and that is again attached to the purpose. Once you fulfilled, once you content, you will definitely love yourself. And self-care is like you do your workouts in the morning, you do your nutrition in the morning, you do eat right in the morning, or you do fast in the morning like me, and eat less food, because this is the era of having like a lot of food. It's not that caveman era or anything like that. Then you need to self-care yourself, and you need to love yourself. And independent attitude, which is, I already talked about that, and dependent attitude, which is the interdependent attitude, and also financial literacy, and all this nutrition understanding, and how this body works, what the evolution looks like humans, etc. Yes, I think that's it. If I give you a quick summary, there are non-negotiable list and negotiable list, and the values. You need to list it down and see whether the partner you are looking for is there out there in your life. Let's do this, guys.